If there's one game that honestly makes anybody feel old, is us waiting for the announcement of the next Elder Scrolls game by Bethesda. It was over 5 years ago when they said, yeah, we are confirming the development of Elder Scrolls 6. But then they went ahead and said, it's going to be a while before we hear anything about this. And people are speculating that it will be until 2027, 2029, just sometime this decade. That's how we're going to put it. And when you look into, when you think of what the fact that Skyrim came out in 2011, we're in 2025 now. That's over, I don't even want to try to, that's like 16 years, guys. That's crazy. I try not to think that way. It makes me feel old because, I remember playing those games, playing Skyrim and Oblivion as well, which is what we're talking about today, because there's been rumors, and it's been going on since last year, that an Oblivion remake is in the works. And just recently, a leaker, a bit of an industry insider, has claimed that the Oblivion remake will be revealed very soon and will be launching just as soon. Really shocking news. I got to talk about this because I remember playing Oblivion back on the PS3 in 2007. It technically, I believe for me, was the first ever RPG, full-blown RPG experience I ever tried. That game was phenomenal. And I don't regret the fact that game bricked my PS3 back in those days. No regrets. Amazing game. So a lot of fond memories, so I'm okay with that. But let's talk about the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion remake that has been that we've been hearing all rumors about for month on end, because it seems like it's going to be coming closer than we think. Now, originally the speculation was that it would come out sometime in June of this year, but recent reports suggest that it could drop as soon as next week. Insiders like Nate the Hate have confirmed that an announcement is likely imminent, with the possibility of the game being released far earlier than initially expected. And so, this has gotten me and many fans out there buzzing with anticipation, especially after so many years of waiting. And if it is true, I think this is Bethesda's attempt to kind of put something in the middle for us to enjoy while we're still waiting for Elder Scrolls 6. Apparently, this remake is being developed by Virtuos Studios, the same team behind the Metal Gear Solid 3 Unreal Engine 5 remake that's coming out later this year. The studio has a solid track record, and now they're taking on one of the most beloved RPGs of the 2000s. The game will feature significant updates, especially to combat mechanics. Fans can expect smoother and more fluid melee and archery systems, which again is a huge upgrade from the original. The stamina system, often criticized for being a bit clunky, will also be reworked, and even the sneaking and blocking mechanics are being improved. These updates should make the game feel a lot more modern and polished, which is something many fans are excited to see. And to be honest, there's going to be a lot more, of course, in terms of visual overhaul, gameplay, and mechanical overhaul, because this is being built using the Unreal Engine 5, which means that in addition to better gameplay, the visuals are going to be a major highlight. And the remake will offer updated graphics, a modernized user interface, and likely a more immersive experience overall. With the advancements in technology since the original release, it's expected that the new version of Oblivion will be a visual and gameplay upgrade across the whole board. And, it's kind of ironic that Oblivion Remake is coming out now, because for many, many years, there has been a fan-made project called Sky Oblivion. I remember seeing this back when I was in college when it got announced. And I was like, oh man, I can't wait to play this soon. I finished college. I'm working now for the last 5-6 years. And now apparently this mod project, this ambitious mod project, is coming out this year as well. But the difference here is that it's not really on the Unreal Engine 5. It's remaking Oblivion using the Skyrim engine, the creation engine. and it's again expected to come out sometime in 2025 as well. So instead of just one version of Oblivion, fans are going to have two to choose from. One is the official remake, and one is the fan-created mod using Skyrim's technology, its engine. And so it's wild to think that we've waited all this time, and this is the year where we get both of them. So it's kind of like we're spoiled for choice as fans. And between the Oblivion remake and that fan-made Sky Oblivion, it seems that 2025 is shaping up to be an exciting year for Elder Scrolls fans. I'll be honest, I'm kind of stoked. It's been a very, very long time since I played Oblivion, and I look back at it really fondly. I mean, I've had some great memories. I think of the Fighters Guild, the Thieves Guild, the Dark Brotherhood, some of the more bizarre quest lines. Every once in a while, I go back and I just watch some Oblivion meme videos. There's the Overzealous Fan. I remember watching a lot of those videos as well. But I'm glad that Elder Scrolls is returning in some shape or form. But then I know there's a group of fans out there that are perhaps still waiting for that Morrowind remake. And that's a whole nother group. Believe me, that's a whole nother discussion in itself. But if you're a fan of Elder Scrolls, you played Skyrim, never played Oblivion, this will be the perfect way to step back into the world of Tamriel, because Oblivion is amazing. I mean, for its time and what is going to be, it is still just as good. So do share your thoughts and opinion and let me know. What do you think? Are you excited? Are you going to be playing Sky Oblivion, or are you going to play Oblivion Remake? And if the announcement does come out very soon, I'll talk more about it right here on the Evening Buzz. Let's take a short break. We'll be right back with more news and highlights from the world of entertainment right here on Pulse 95.